In the previous video, we spoke about how to add a tag to a user, and we slightly touched on a different action, which was basically the search or a lookup a contact. So in this video, we're going to focus on the search contact action. So let's go ahead and let's connect this one first. Okay, so this will probably be the most used action that you will actually use. We'll explain why as we go through this video. Okay, so let's click on action. Okay, so now we go across to integrations, click on the website and funnel builder application, edit the action, and then we're going to come down into here, which is the read search contact. Okay, let's go ahead and select. Okay, so first off then we need to put in the email. So if the user hasn't got an email yet registered with inside of your chatbot, okay, this is a great way where you can ask them to insert their email, so then you can use the lookup function, and we'll explain why. Okay, so in here then we're just going to put in the email field. Okay, and that's done. Okay, so this is the response mapping. So this is the information that we want to get back from the website builder CRM, i.e. the contact ID, the membership ID, their registration date of when they first come into your CRM, the CRM tags, the username, and also the subscriber list ID. All right, so let's go ahead and click on contact ID. So we're going to select on that one, and we've got member ID, click on that one, registration date. So here then we can just type in a new one, registration date. Okay, and it's a number field. Okay, CRM tags, we already have that one. Username, we'll just leave that one out for now, and the subscriber ID, so it's the list ID. Okay, great. So that's set up. So what this is going to do now is that when we trigger this action, or when we preview it, it's going to pull back all of the information if the contact actually is within inside of your website builder CRM. Okay, so let's just click on save. Okay, cool. All right, so what we could do from here then is that we could put in some conditions. And as we come into here, then we're going to add a condition. And what we're going to do first off is we're going to see if they are actually a subscriber within inside of your CRM or not. Okay, so in here then we can put in the contact ID. Okay, contact ID. Okay, has any value. Save. Okay, cool. So now that's going to check if you actually have, or this chatbot user, whether they come through Facebook, Instagram, website chat, this is going to check if they're an actual user within inside of your CRM. All right. Okay, so if they do have a contact ID, what we'll do is we'll put on there a little success message again. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a success. Okay. And in here then, what would normally happen from here then is if they're not a contact, okay, then what you can do is you can use a further on action where we can go ahead and create them as a contact. Okay, kind of makes sense, right? So let's go in and add this one. And edit action. And then we're going to come in to create new contact because they're not a contact. So what we're going to put in here is the username. Okay, email address. Great, and then we want to pull back this information, and you can see now why it's important to bring back as much information as you can, so we can check and filter with conditions. Okay, let's come down here. Let's type in list. That's the one, and then CRM tags. Okay, great. Okay, so that's going to go ahead and add them as a new contact. Let's just tidy this one up here. Okay, and then what we can do then is we can just put a message on here, which would be contact added. Okay, just for example purposes, contact added. All right, great. So now then, this flow will filter people coming through any of your messenger channels. It's going to search, okay, to see if they're, let's just go into here. It's going to search basically their email address. Okay, and it's going to pull back all this information here. And the main one here is the contact ID, because that's what we're going to be putting into the conditions. Okay, if they don't have a contact ID, then, they're not a contact. So we're going to create a new contact for them. But if they are a contact, okay, it's going to come back with success. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just trial this. So we should just get the success one anyway. Okay, let's preview. And previewing the pop-up. Okay, so as you see there, then we got the success message straight back. Okay, great. So what else could we actually do with this search function then? So we can just go ahead and delete these three because we don't need them anymore. Okay, just for this example anyway, let's go ahead and delete and confirm. Okay, let's just move that back across. I think I just deleted the wrong one, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's just delete this one. And let's go ahead and put back in that search function. So action, integrations, website and funnel builder, edit the action, search contact. Then we're going to put in the email. Great. And then the contact ID, then the membership ID, registration date, CRM tags, and the list ID. Okay, great. So you may have seen this on a previous video anyway, when we were pulling back the actual information from that user. So if we just come in here and click on send message, we just use the text. Okay, we can come up here then and we can just put in users information. Okay, and then we can just press enter. And what we can do from here then is we can just go ahead and add all of that information. So we have the contact ID. Okay, so let's just put a pre-note before that. So contact ID. Next one then, we're just going to pull back the member ID. We'll just put member ID in there. And then we'll pull back if they've got any tags. So tags. It's CRM tags, wasn't it? CRM tags. Okay, so we're just going to pull back this information if it exists. Okay, so let's go ahead and publish. And now let's just preview this. I'm previewing the pop-up. So now it'll come back with user information and with these IDs here. Okay, great. So you can actually see now it's brought back again the same contact ID, which is 23, member ID, which is 0, because I'm not a member of anything. And in one of the next videos, we're going to go through on how to actually add members to your membership groups. And here then is the actual tags. So it's pulled back all the tags that's inside of that CRM. Okay, brilliant. So what you can do also is when we come out of the flow, if we come into the actual bot users themselves, and I just come into me just because I've been tested, you'll be able to see all of the information that's been added to that contact. Okay, so here then, this is like the last message. We've got contact ID, member ID, tags. So this would be a big long list of tags if they have loads of tags. List ID is 0 because we're not being added to any email lists. Last node is basically like that little node module inside there, so you don't really have to pay attention to this one. And this is their registration date in Unix format. Okay, and you can use the custom fields then to change that into readable format if you wish, or you can change that into date and time format where you can use that then to, you know, maybe retarget people based on time. Okay, so if they've been inside your platform for maybe a week and you want to reach out to them, then you can just set a delay for 5 days, 7 days, or whatever after their registration date and follow up with them there. So that's one of the basics things that you can actually use with the search action. Like I said, it will be one of the most utilized ones that you'll be using inside of your flows, because it will help you then filter whether they are contacts inside of your CRM, whether, you know, what tags they have, and things like that. Okay, so there's tons and tons of different types of, you know, workflows that you could actually create from that. So we'll call that one a day, and we'll see you in the next video.